this young man woke up and found himself tied up on the train tracks. A kidnapper with a knife was slowly approaching him from a distance as he could hear the train horn getting closer. In order to survive, he had to reveal the secrets of the Kingsman organization, but even in his dying moments, he refused to divulge any information. As the train approached, the young man closed his eyes and prepared to die. Suddenly, the railway was lowered onto a sophisticated and stylish man named Henry, who was a member of Kingsman, an independent secret international intelligence agency based in the United Kingdom. Henry, who also worked as a fashion designer for gentlemen, was the leader of the Kingsman agency. He ordered every agent to search for a new candidate who possessed both skills and determination to become an official agent. The current recruitment mission was to find a replacement for the agent who sacrificed himself while tracking a group of mercenaries experimenting with a deadly biological weapon at a remote island mansion. The unfortunate agent discovered that they were holding a man hostage and easily subdued the guards to rescue the captive. However, he let his guard down and was fatally wounded by a female assassin who used her specially designed knife-like legs before he could reveal anything. He managed to send a message about the kidnapped person being a professor, but what's strange is that the professor was released immediately and is now teaching as if nothing happened. The mastermind behind this is Valentine, a terrorist masquerading as a philanthropist. He has connections to agents from KGB, MI6, and Buddha. Even a seasoned and experienced agent like him was effortlessly defeated. So how is it possible for Kingsman to train young adults in such a short period of time, equipping them with sufficient strength and intelligence to confront Valentine? The organization has designed several challenges to train the candidates. For example, one challenge involved being submerged underwater while sleeping, and suddenly the room would flood in the blink of an eye. This challenge was not announced in advance, so they had to think quickly and remain calm. The team started dismantling the water pipes and directing the air into the toilet to provide oxygen. It was quite disgusting, but it ensured their survival. While everyone was choosing safety, only one candidate, SC, swam around looking for an escape route. He tried to break the glass door with his fist, and the others watched him in surprise, wondering how he could do it. But his straightforward approach helped them escape. A high-ranking agent who was observing the selection process was quite pleased with the candidate's performance. He especially praised SC for recognizing the two-way mirror but was somewhat displeased as he had to announce that they all failed the first test. One of the core values that Kingsman agents prioritize is teamwork in life-or-death situations. Everyone was solely focused on saving their own lives, so they overlooked a team member who drowned. The second task was to improve their teamwork skills. They were required to choose a puppy to care for and train to become a synchronized duo. At the same time, Henry went alone to visit the professor to inquire about who the kidnappers were and why he was released. However, Valentine's men were cunning and had implanted a chip that could detect danger onto the professor. As soon as it detected interference, the chip would activate and cause an explosive death, incapacitating anyone nearby. After choosing a small and adorable dog, SC immediately suspected something was wrong and rushed to prevent Henry from any harm. They discuss the relationship between other agents and candidates, but the bond between C and Henry seems to be stronger. It turns out that in the past, Henry and SC's father were teammates who embarked on a top-secret mission. Unfortunately, SC's father was killed, and although Henry survived and returned, he was plagued by remorse and haunted by guilt. He sought solace at his teammate's house and comforted and encouraged SC's mother, eventually adopting and taking care of the 2-year-old child. The honorary medal reminded SC of his family's advice in times of urgency. He called Henry immediately, using the phone number engraved on it. The next year, SC became a rebellious teenager, living aimlessly and often associating with the wrong elements of society. One day, he got caught stealing a car and was taken to the police station. In desperation, he took out the medal and called for Henry's help. Henry, relying on his Kingsman authority, saved SC from being charged with a crime. This was a turning point in their relationship, as Henry then shared stories of SC's talented and powerful father. However, SC felt disappointed that he had strayed down the wrong path. Henry once again helped SC confront the bullies who constantly harassed him, using his physical strength and a special umbrella that he always carried, causing the thugs to quickly retreat. Furthermore, he helped SC escape from his abusive stepfather. Recognizing that he needed strength to protect himself and his mother, SC embraced his inherited covert agent skills from his father. SC sought out Henry and agreed to join the Kingsman organization. During the induction process, he only had the opportunity to get to know Rossi, who appeared tense while facing the daunting heights of their next challenge. Rossi hesitated, lacking confidence in her ability to do it. However, SC encouraged her, assuring her that she could do it. After Rossi successfully completed the task, Merlin announced that one of them would not be equipped with a parachute. Amidst the chaos, they had to remember their mission and not be detected by the enemy. SC cleverly suggested that they all hold hands in a circle to ensure that no one was left behind. They slowly released the parachutes one by one, with SC and Rossi struggling to maintain proximity. If one of them let go at this moment, the other would surely perish. SC tried his best to hold onto Rossi and deployed his parachute, but it was unsuccessful. The distance to the ground was too low, causing Merlin to anxiously observe from the control room. Finally, SC successfully deployed Rossi's parachute and both landed safely. Not only that, but they also landed right on target for this mission's challenge. Out of the 6-member team, only 3, SC and Rossi, set a new record by dropping from a height of 90 meters. At this moment, SC was not happy but rather frustrated. They wondered why they were always used as sacrificial pawns in every mission. However, it turned out that SC was too worried about Rossi, which is why they couldn't stomach the parachute. In reality, all of them were equipped equally. Meanwhile, Henry regained consciousness and started investigating the professor's death. The explosive signal chip led them to one of Valentine's headquarters. Valentine was known as a billionaire who provided the world with lifetime free internet and mobile connectivity. Therefore, Henry assumed the identity of a wealthy philanthropist to meet him. One after another, the rich guest did not suspect anything. From there, both Henry and SC discovered his connection to an extremist religious organization headed by a radical preacher. The investigation was further driven by the high number of missing persons, including members of the royal family and even the prince's princess. 2 male candidates were assigned a special mission that required their seduction skills. The seemingly easy target turned out to be dangerous, as she was drugged while being heavily intoxicated. Besides skills, loyalty was deemed essential to evaluate a competent and professional agent. SC risked their life to protect Henry's identity from the enemy. Henry was proud that he made the right choice, while Charlie succumbed to fear and revealed all the organization's secrets, resulting in his immediate elimination from the competition. Now, only SC and Rossi remained alongside their hand-picked mentors for the next 24 hours. Afterward, they would become formal agents of Kingsman. But would they be able to learn all the necessary skills and experiences from their mentors in just one day? Henry took SC to visit Kingsman's secret weapons archive inside a bespoke suit shop. As they stepped out, they encountered Valentine, who had a determined expression on his face. To fulfill their plan of creating elegant suits, the Kingsmen took the opportunity to plant a listening device in Valentine's vest. At this time, the head of the organization arranged a secret challenge for their 2 new agents, Rossi and SC. They were both required to shoot and kill the dog they had been taking care of. SC hesitated and couldn't bring himself to do it, resulting in his expulsion from the organization. On the other hand, Rossi, unexpectedly, showed a cold and ruthless side, despite being timid before. Afterwards, SC learned from Henry that the bullet was actually a blank and the dog couldn't be killed. Henry had done the same thing to his own dog. Additionally, one of the employees who drowned in the first test challenge was also a spy placed by the organization. Meanwhile, Merlin informed them through the listening device that Valentine mentioned the name and location of the poet gangster. Henry immediately set out to wait for his appearance, but Valentine never showed up. Suddenly, strange sounds came from the phones of the churchgoers, turning them violent and causing them to attack each other. Even Henry was not immune, and Valentine was the mastermind behind this. He knew that he was being tracked and listened to and suspected Henry since their first meeting with the professor. Valentine killed everyone and left the church, thinking he had escaped the danger, but he was suddenly shot and killed by Valentine. SC later arrived at the office to mourn Henry's death but discovered a scar on his neck, similar to the scar left by the professor's implanted chip. SC realized the intention behind their meeting. If Valentine didn't die, then SC had to die. Arthur also informed them that Valentine was plotting to eliminate the entire human race, a kind of population purification to save the Earth from the harms caused by humans. SC was given a choice: either join Valentine's side or die. SC calmly refused the offer. Arthur took out a pen containing poison, but it turned out that SC had switched their drinks earlier, avoiding being poisoned. This intense training had taught SC to be extremely cautious. SC removed his wound, took out the chip and the professor's phone number. They activated the countdown system with a message to evacuate to a safe place, along with the coordinates. After Merlin checked, they realized that the chip protected humans from the effects of ultrasonic waves emitted by the SIM card. Since Arthur had betrayed the organization, they couldn't trust anyone else. As a result, Merlin decided not to inform the other agents and assign the mission to SC and Rossi. They immediately set off to stop Valentine's global genocide plan. Merlin devised a plan for Rossi to travel into the stratosphere to disrupt the satellite connection while SC and Arthur used Valentine's invitation to infiltrate his hiding place. At this point, all of Valentine's followers had the protective chips installed, making it difficult for Merlin to infiltrate the server and disrupt Valentine's connection. Therefore, SC had to buy time for Merlin to complete the mission. I didn't expect that you were encountered by the failed agent Charlie while struggling, and he managed to inform Valentine of SC's presence. With Merlin's help, you learned the escape route to evade the pursuit of guards on the other side, Rossi. After launching a missile towards the satellite, you had to go through a daring escape that frightened Rossi when the missile arrived and damaged the satellite just in time before Valentine activated the system. Valentine believed his plan had failed, but unexpectedly, with the help of a borrowed satellite connection, Valentine was able to reconnect with his device in the atmosphere, forcing SC to return and prevent Valentine from activating the device once again. You used Harry's umbrella as a weapon and threw a lighter to counter the overwhelming and aggressive enemy Navy soldiers. Merlin infiltrated Valentine's server and activated the security chip, causing them to explode, just as he had killed the professor. Valentine's anger escalated to level 7. At that moment, they couldn't celebrate because he still had enough time to activate the frequency broadcast from the SIM card, turning people around the world into crazed killers. SC had to return to save the princess and someone shot Valentine's control area, forcing him to release his grip on the control panel, and the frequency transmission stopped. The assassin woman intervened and helped SC gain time to reactivate the frequency broadcast program. Time was running out, so SC risked his life by concealing a dagger under his shoe and engaged in close combat with the assassin. Luckily, the knife helped him defeat his opponent. SC broke the assassin's leg and threw her at Valentine. At this point, the world returned to normal. The equally important task was to rescue the princess, so SC quickly ran to the prison and was assisted by Merlin to unlock it. It's unclear whether SC's charm was due to his natural ability or part of his spy skills. Since then, SC officially became a Kingsman agent. He bought a decent house for his mother to stay away from his cruel stepfather. In the end, he had an impressive fight scene, similar to the way Henry fought before. This is just the beginning for a young and talented spy, and there is much more drama to come. So remember to watch and support the channel.